Why one HVAC business sold and the other did not. Hi, this is Josh Horn, CPA of Horn Valuation. I help owners build, value, and sell their business. I want to tell you the story of a couple of HVAC companies, one that sold and one that did not. Now, I'm not going to get into the numbers today because of confidentiality, but I am going to tell you about the things that caused the first one to sell while the other did not sell. And these are basic principles you need to embrace if you want to sell your HVAC company or if you just want to continue to run it and have more fun. Number one, cash flow is king. In the business that sold, it was generating positive cash flow. Not just sales, not just net income, but cash flow, which is after debt payments, working capital needs, everything that you need to run the business. Or if you don't want to look at the accounting, is your bank balance going up or down? That's going to tell you whether you are generating cash flow or not. The second business had a lot of sales, but very little cash flow. In some cases, in some years, it had negative cash flow. It had a lot of debt to service. It had a lot of equipment. And in a lot of respects, it had gotten out in front of its skis and didn't understand that growth at the top line for growth's sake is not going to build cash flow in the business. Second, embrace accountability. What do I mean by this? Well, when your employees go out to do a job and say they're going to do it in a length of time, are they doing it? Are they bringing it in on budget? Are they billing correctly to get the right profit per job? Those are just some of the examples. In the first business, the accounts receivable were very small from customers. They did a great job of collecting from their customers. In the second business, they had a significant amount of 90-day accounts receivable. As a result, that was going to be a direct impact to the future cash that business needed to run. Again, sales and net income are not cash flow. And here's where the rubber really hits the road. The person in charge of that particular area was also an owner. And if he or she was not doing that appropriately, if they were not being accountable for collecting from customers, what do you think the rest of the employees and owners in the organization were doing? Probably not being accountable either. And as a result, because there was not accountability there was really no chance of having good cash flow in that particular area and probably other areas in the business. Finally, get the owner out of a lot of the day-to-day running of the business. In the one that sold, the owner was essentially out of the business. He was not actively involved in the day-to-day running of the business. Consequently, the purchase of the business from someone inside who already knew the business very well was an easy transition. What about business number two? That business had owners working a lot of weekends. Now you may say, hey Josh, that's the nature of small business. And I can't argue with you on that. There is a lot of that. However, when you couple that with that business's lack of accountability discussed previously, my question back to them is, why are you working weekends if you have the right people? And the answer is usually they don't. They don't have the right people, or they're not holding them accountable. And as a result, the owner is holding the business up all by themselves, including on weekends, and it's hanging by a thread. If you are holding people to account, you should be able to still take a vacation once in a while as the owner of an HVAC company. If you can't, then please get the right people and hold them accountable. These are some of the reasons why one HVAC business sold and the other did not. I'm Josh Horn, CPA of Horn Valuation. Get in touch with me if you have any questions about this. Have a great day.